Guys, LA Gamer here. Today I'm bringing you guys episode 2 of my Madden 16 Fantasy Draft Connected Franchise Mode. Now that's always really tough to say to begin with, but today we are taking on the Packers, and if you guys check the not the thumbnail, but if you guys check the title, Odell is going to go off this game. A lot of people are going to go off this game. This is going to be a really good game for me, but it's also going to be a game where I realize something else, so a lot of good stuff's going to happen from this. This probably won't be one of the more entertaining games. It probably, like I said, won't be, but it's still a lot of crazy stuff happening in this game, so you guys want to stay tuned. Today we are taking on the Packers. Now, of course, this is a fantasy draft franchise, so this Packers team shouldn't have nearly the players that they should, and we just cracked this guy on the opening kickoff. We almost got the fumble. Somehow none of my guys felt like picking up the ball, so his team still managed to recover it, which is too bad, because how sick would that have been to get the opening ball, we get to kick it off and get the ball right back, just because we popped the dude so hard on the first kickoff. That would have been great. But either way, he's going to drop back to pass a couple times. And look at this inaccuracy by Colin Kaepernick. He just cannot seem to hit the side of a barn right now. He is just not getting anywhere close to his receivers. So you see right there, I would say the main thing causing his bad passes is our pass rush is unbelievable. And that's something I need to bring up. Is when I drafted this team, I didn't expect our defense to be so through the roof. But our defense is really, really good. You saw week 1, we got 6 interceptions. This week, we have just already put a pretty nice pass rush on Colin Kaepernick, forcing him to go 0-3 to start his day. And that's just unbelievable. And we're going to continue to have really good defense throughout most of this game, and you guys will see that very soon. But right here, we're going to hit this guy with that dirty spin move. I tried to hit another guy with the dirty spin move, but he didn't fall for it. He was expecting it. But still, we were able to get an extra 10 yards or so just by getting that guy out of our way in the open field. Now let's hand the ball off to Lacey, and there we go. Finally, Lacey gets that big run that we've been looking for, 20 yards into the end zone. Waiting all season for one of those runs. I know we've only played a game and a half so far, but man, Lacey has not been breaking away with those runs like I've been expecting him to. And finally, he does, and that's probably a good sign for the future, because I need Lacey to get some more rushing yards to be able to run more effectively. Because if he can learn to run at a good consistency, then it opens up more opportunities for the passing game, the play actions and stuff of that nature, which would just allow me to kind of just rack on points on the opposing team, which is something I'm looking forward to doing. But right here, you see we're up 7-0. They're starting to march downfield though, so we got to be a little bit concerned. I mean, Kaepernick's got his game back on point. You see, that was a beautiful throw, split into triple coverage. He had that guy barely open by about a yard in each direction, and he just managed to pinpoint it. But luckily, we didn't allow them to actually score with the touchdown, as we were able to chase him down for the sack right there. So they got to settle for the field goal. 4th and 17. They would have no way of wanting to go for it in that situation. So they are going to kick the field goal, and we are going to be up 7-3. So once again, let's hand it off to Lacey. Now this is a decently nice run. He's going to run it up for, I believe, like 7 or 8 yards. Not a bad run whatsoever. If I can consistently get about 5 yards a run with him, that would be something that would be really nice. That's all I'm really looking for, is about 5 yards per carry from Lacey, which is still a really high average. Don't get me wrong, but he's like one of the highest rating running backs in the game. And so right here, that's a really nice pass. Now that passing play always works. I don't know why. Those two guys split over the middle. For some reason, one of them always gets open, which allows me to get about 20 yards every time I run that play. So that's one of my favorite plays in the playbook that I've used so far. This is actually a different playbook than usual, I think. I know for sure I started using the Chip Kelly offense and the Todd Bowles defense. Chip Kelly is for the Eagles, Todd Bowles is now for the Jets. And I'm really liking it. I know Todd Bowles was one of the best defensive coordinators in the league last season when he was playing for the Cardinals. That's probably why he was taken in as a head coach. And then, of course, Chip Kelly is known for his kind of unbelievable college offense that he's trying to translate into the pro game. And right here, we are going to get that sack with Gregory. This is what I was talking about in the draft. He's so fast that he sacks the quarterback at a speed where he cannot even react to the sack. So right here, we almost got the safety. Colin Kaepernick had to throw down, and then we almost got the interception. So we were just kind of shutting this guy down in every single situation. Once again, we almost got the safety, but he was able to run away a little bit. Kaepernick does have some speed, and he does have some nice acceleration, so he was able to get away from the defensive end. I don't think that defensive end was quite as fast as some of the other guys I have on this team. But right here, it's not going to matter, because Odell is going to hit the left side of the field. There's only 2 defenders to beat. They just do not have the speed to catch up to him. He's going to dive into the end zone for Odell's first overall touchdown of the season. And guess what, boys? He's going to hit that whip. And there we go. His first whip of the season. I'm excited. Dude, finally, Odell hits the whip. Finally, he gets a touchdown. Now, of course, it's not the touchdown we're looking for. Receiving touchdowns, nothing compared to us trying to get him going in the passing game. But in this episode and the next couple games, 'cause I've already played a couple games in the future, Odell's really going to get more involved. Like, he's going to become what he should be. So you guys, for those of you who are like thinking in the first game we didn't throw it to him all that much, he is almost a glitch in this game, and that's something I didn't notice, is that you can just, if you get one-on-one situations, Odell versus the cornerback, you might as well just throw up a lob to him, because he's more than likely going to come down with it. But either way, right here, we're going to throw it over the middle, and somehow, some way, Green was able to hold on to the ball right there. I have no idea how he was able to do that. But I have no complaints, because that's going to give us about 20 yards right there, and now we're going to throw it over the middle to, I don't know who that was, I wasn't paying close enough attention. I believe that might have been Odell. And then now we are 10 yards away from the end zone. We're going to throw that up and over the middle for 8 more yards. And we're just trying to stretch this lead right here. And we're going to do just that. So right here, Odell is going to slip and slime his way right into the end zone. I have no idea how he managed to score on that. Somehow both tacklers kind of, it's like he was covered in some type of oil or something, because he just kind of slipped right through both guys. Now, they managed to bring him down, but look at this. Somehow he just kind of squirmed his way through both the tackles and kind of just fell his way into the end zone. So I have no complaints about that, because that was a 3rd down play. So had he not gone that, we more than likely would have had to kick the field goal, and that would not have been a good situation. So luckily Odell was able to get the touchdown right there, a 2nd touchdown of the game, and his 2nd whip of the game. So right here, we're going to throw another one over to Odell, and guess what? The party has just started, because that's going to be another receiving touchdown for the boy, Odell Beckham. And guess what? Sadly on this one, he cannot hit the whip because he was tackled into the end zone. But it doesn't matter, because that's his 3rd touchdown of the game, so Odell is going off for us. Unbelievable performance from him so far. Now, we need to expect these things from him, because he was our #1 draft pick for a reason. Not only is he unbelievably young, but in our scheme, he is a 97 overall wide receiver. Unbelievable stuff right there. And now, Kaepernick's trying to get something going for his team. Of course, time's kind of running out just a little bit on them, because we already have a 28-point lead with just about a quarter and a half remaining. And so they got to have some reason to be concerned. So right now they're starting to rush downfield. They're already in field goal range. You see I'm skipping a few plays ahead. And now they are going to get the touchdown. I was trying to play the ball, trying to be aggressive, which I might as well be. Because with this type of lead, we might as well just kind of risk it every once in a while on defense. And on that one, it kind of came back to bite me, because they are going to get the touchdown. And now we only have a 3 touchdown lead, but come on, only a 3 touchdown lead. That's a huge lead. And don't ask me why it's 2nd and 59. This is a really long story. But it doesn't matter, because we are going to throw a 93-yard touchdown pass to Emmanuel Sanders. That was the funniest situation in the world to me, because when I found out that it was 2nd and 59, I'll explain the story real quick. I had to leave and do something. I forgot to pause the game, so I got delay of game like 40 times, and so it sent me all the way back to the 1-yard line. So I came back and I was like, it's 2nd and 59. I was so confused. And then I threw his 93-yard touchdown. It was so cool. I was so excited. That's just one of the funnier, more weird plays of the game. So that just goes to show you that the Packers have no way of stopping our offense. I mean, if they can't stop us on 2nd and 59, how are they going to stop us on 1st and 10? But either way, right here, we're going to get another pick. And at this point, I'm just going to start simming to some of the bigger clips, just simming to some of the touchdowns and stuff. We are up by like 30. So, I mean, there's really no reason to get too overly edited right now, especially considering that this has already been kind of a long video. So we're just going to skip ahead, move on a little bit, and just kind of go piece by piece. So you see, we are moving on in the game. We are actually throwing Hail Marys to finish the game. I wanted to hit 60 points, I can't lie. We're just going to run out with Jameis Winston now. This was a really big game for us, guys. Now, I know this was the game-changing thing, is I realized after this game that somehow the difficulty got dropped to All-Pro. I don't know how this happened. I know I've been playing All-Pro in some of my other leagues with my friends, and now I don't know if that league being All-Pro has transferred into this league, making this league to be All-Pro. Don't know what the problem is there. I know, though, after this game is going to be into All Madden, and let me just tell you right now, the games get much more competitive. Next week, for sure, is going to be a week that you guys want to stay tuned to watch, because things get really crazy there. And yeah, so this was a really big game for us, a really big game for Winston, really nice stepping stone in his career, because it was a really good game for him. And yeah, so that's basically that. I'll just show you guys the stats to finish off the game, let the little beat hit the background for you guys while you're checking out the stats, for those of you who are curious as to how the stats went. And yeah, so if you guys enjoyed, please click the like button below. Make sure to comment your opinion of the series and what I can do to make it more interesting in the comment section below. And make sure to subscribe if you haven't already to stay tuned to this series and other series I got going on my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching and for all your support through all these videos, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.